The 62-year-old woman, determined to pursue her young male colleague, created a new social media account using a photo of a young woman as her profile picture. She sent John a friend request, which he instinctively accepted. That night, she was too excited to sleep, spending the entire night scouring through John's posts and meticulously jotting down his interests in a notebook. Upon discovering that John was a big fan of the band Gaia, Doris went out and bought their album the very next day. As the music started playing, Doris was a bit taken aback. The upbeat rhythm didn't seem to suit her taste, but gradually, she found herself uncontrollably moving her stiff body to the beat, fully immersed in the music. Sure enough, the album on her desk caught John's attention the following day. When he found out that Doris was also a loyal fan of his idol, John gave her a trendy fist bump and complimented her on being super cool. This gesture reignited Doris's hope for their potential romance. That evening, she shared her progress with her friend's granddaughter, who informed her that Gaia was holding a concert that Saturday. This meant John was sure to attend. Seizing the opportunity, Doris specifically bought a flashy neon outfit. As expected, John showed up at the concert. Seeing Doris in such a bold getup, he couldn't help but approach her with a few compliments. When the lively music started, the crowd went wild. John even lifted her onto his shoulders. In that moment, as she cheered with all her might, her joy seemed to stem not only from the music, but also from the intimate contact with her crush. Gradually, the distance between them grew smaller. John began to open up about his previous failed relationship and became curious about Doris's past. When she was 20, Doris had been engaged. However, her fiancé's job was in another city. At the time, her mother fell ill and needed care. Unable to bear leaving her mother, Doris chose to stay by her side. This decision caused her to miss out on her own life. They talked for a long time. In the end, John even kissed Doris goodbye, his lips accidentally brushing against her red ones. This left Doris utterly captivated, believing it was the beginning of their love story. In the days that followed, Doris went to great lengths to find opportunities to date John, but he would always decline, citing his busy work schedule. Growing impatient, Doris discreetly followed John after work one day, only to discover that he had a girlfriend. Now, even more flustered, she trailed behind the couple in a daze until they entered a store in the evening. Doris could only hide outside the window, watching the intimate pair inside, too distracted to even notice if she had been spotted. Luckily, they were unaware of Doris's intentions and even invited her to watch Crin's performance. As the blue-eyed blonde beauty took the stage, Doris lost her smile. At her age, how could she compete with others? Back home, she scrolled through Crin's posts, filled with affectionate photos of the couple, even mentioning their blissful cohabitation. Doris was utterly hopeless. She typed out her frustrations in a message and sent it to John. The next day, Doris witnessed Crin and John having a huge argument.